party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're gonna go 3v3 in proving grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K.
We are gonna get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Butler out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the center position. And for San Antonio, up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back.
Golden State ball.
Here's Butler. Pass to Dixon. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Here's Johnson. Shoots. Oh, Green with a block. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Post. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 3-point game. Now Curry. Left side Butler. Launches a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guy.
And he's good on the second. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he buries his first look.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Dixon, good.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Butler against Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Wembanyama. drains the triple.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Dixon. Offline with a three.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And stolen by Green. Right side, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. To the paint. Here's Fox. And he converts the layup. Fox has got 6 points.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Here's Dixon. The rebound by the Spurs. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Vassell can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Fires the three. Dixon can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. Great positioning on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Dixon can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. They double him with Curry. Fox. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're really working the paint now.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Dixon. Rebounded by Castle.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Here's Dixon. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson passes to Sohan. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Dixon. He played a great game against New Orleans. Pass to Sohan from the arc. Offensive rebound.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And the Warriors shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Smooth pass to Curry. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Castle. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Green with the defensive effort. And here are the Warriors now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
Well, hey, if you can prevent the other team from getting into a rhythm, the advantage is all yours.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Fox. Puts it up from 17. Dixon pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Dixon's got 11 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Stripped away. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
For San Antonio, Strus, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Paul in for Fox. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Paul. Dixon, good. 14 points for him.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson with it. Outside Paul. Now Sohan. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Strus. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga with it, covered by Strus. Nice shot by Kuminga.
The assist, Dixon.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Sohan. Over Green. That one off the back iron and out. Golden State with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Dixon can't get it to go.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Paul. Dixon, good. Dixon's got 16 points now.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Paul with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston. An easy 2 on the layup.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Kuminga. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Paul.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Warriors, number 1.
You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast-breaking style.
And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Butler. Pass to Dixon. On the wing, Curry. From the right block, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Now Paul, as far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Castle. Outside Strus. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Athletic finish by Castle, getting up to meet the lob and throwing it down.
The Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Dixon, good.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
The ball's knocked loose. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's so many wrinkles to Green's game that sometimes you forget about his athletic finishing ability.
Pass to Johnson. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Kuminga. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Dixon. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
2 minutes
Well,
remaining.
that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
San Antonio with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Goes up again. Hauled in by Curry.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Inside. Dixon can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Castle. Pass to Sohan. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Tipped. And here's Paul. Pass to Castle. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
They have no answer defensively inside.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
Here's Dixon. 23 points in the game. It could go. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. He's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for Vassell. And so in the game for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Dixon in at the point guard position.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
This one for 3. Dixon can't get it to go. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Paul passes to Strus. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He had 65 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now here's Paul. Lots of room. with the tip.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Paul. Dixon can't get it to go. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. And here's Strus outside. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jackson Davis.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
It's stolen. Smooth, the pass to Green. And here's Johnson. Butler covering. Johnson against Butler. Back to Paul. Now here's Sohan. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And Paul gets it to go. The Warriors shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Dixon, covered by Johnson. Timeout called, the Warriors. Stand one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Dixon. 27 points for him. Misses the 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Castle. Castle's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Dixon. And again, no good by Golden State.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Castle, defended by Pajemski. Goes back up. Paul can't get it to go. Well, the Warriors shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pass to Dixon. There's the 3. On target from range. Dixon's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Paul passes to Sohan. Here's Bassi. Green covering. Johnson for 3. The Spurs rebound. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Dixon, good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Paul looking it over. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
San Antonio ball.
And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. The Warriors, #1. The Spurs, 4th.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Here's Bassi. Green covering. Shot clock at 5. Bassi, the pass to Sohan.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Johnson for 3. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 11.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Paul. Dixon can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. Outside Paul. Sohan up top. He's watched by Kuminga. Sohan, pass to Bassi. Rebounded by Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Here's Dixon. Soft touch off the glass. Dixon's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, San Antonio's shooting around 46% from the field in the second. Here's Castle, defended by Pajemski. 11 seconds left in the first half. Spurs need to get one up here. Puts it up. Misses the jumper. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The Warriors, 57.